Well, let's get the latest from Bogota, and we can speak to France 24's Simone Bruno. Simone, just bring us up to speed on the latest with regards to that violent unrest.
Sure. There was, as you said, a huge victory for the movement, the protesters on the street, because with just 4 days of protest, the reform has been taken away from the table, and the president promised to design a new one in the near future. But also the protests are not stopping. Just a few moments ago, the organizers decided that there would be another big day of protest on the 5th and probably on the 19th of May. What they are pointing now is the health reform in a system that is already heavily privatized and is now working against the COVID pandemic. This is the 11th most hidden country on the planet and the 11th country with most death on the planet. So the protests are not just against that measures. The tax bill, the tax reform is against a whole system and the presidency itself. So what we're seeing now is that even if the march should resume the 5th, all the roads that take to Bogota are closed with people protesting, and Ivan Duque ordered to militarize the cities. The army arrived, and there is a constant, very high number of human rights violation. The number of that you said, 17, is not clear. Actually, there are some organizations that think they talk about 30, 40 deaths. It's now possible to actually keep speed with what is happening all around the country, mostly because at night is when the army and the police enter the suburbs, the poor suburbs, and they say it's like hell, and there are a lot of violations, rapes, etc., etc.
Okay, so the actual death toll could be much higher than what's been reported and the number we've been giving. And Simone, what then happens then with regards to this tax bill? Where does it go to from here?
Okay, so there are heavy rumors happening right now that say that the minister, Alberto Carrasquilla, and his vice minister resign their mandate in the hands of President Duque. So President Duque is going probably to name another minister and is trying to cut all the unpopular measures on the tax reform, a tax bill that is needed anyway by the country, because if you think the debt over the GDP passed from 40% to 60%, supposedly for the helps that the government is giving to the poorest people because of the pandemic. But this is another part of the protest, because the people, they don't really see this help arriving in their houses, and the economical situation of the country, the middle class, the poor class, is going down really quickly. So what President Duque will try to do is probably try to build a consensus between the party that is supporting the government and as well with the opposition, try to present a bill less than popular, but still very needed.
Okay, Simone Bruno in Bogota, thank you very much indeed for bringing us up to speed on